we go. We're live. Hey, everybody. There. All right. Now I can say a proper hello. All right, let's see. We've got Gemini Homestead. I don't know if you're still here. Zen Incense Shop, Country Homestead Preacher, Where to Begin Homestead, and Warren Lewis so far. Hello and welcome, you guys. Oh, my hair is a mess. I just had a shower. Hey, Anne Marie, Big Dreams Homestead. Welcome. All right, let's see. Living on a postage stamp. Five Virgins Prepper, Stringfield Ridge. Hey guys, there's Kate. Welcome, Kate. Good to see you.
I made it.
Hi, wait. Hi, Karina. I messed it up.
Wait. Two
Little
words.
bit spot.
2 words. And you messed it up.
I know, right?
Okay.
Oh. I wish she's laughing at me.
Hey, Brett's live.
Oh, man. Let's see. Let me pull this over just a bit. Okay, now we can see. 13 people so far. 15 is jumping up. People
Abby
must
said
be
she
getting
plans to join us, but she has to finish some schoolwork tonight. She's got an assignment that's due tonight, so hopefully she'll get in here. If not, well.
You have rabbits. Did you just recently get rabbits?
Yeah. I think you remember.
Are you glad to get back to work? Well, the funny thing. Hey, Mary Beth.
Good question, Kate.
I worked for 2 weeks and now I'm on a 4-week vacation. So
Figure.
The beard's going to come back for 4 weeks. And then I'm going totally clean shaven because today we were working out in the yard and this mustache, like the sweat just built up in it. And I did not like that at all. So I'd rather be able to get work done. And that's more important to me than having facial hair. So I need that kind of a job. Yeah. Well, the way it works, we work 24 hours a day, off the 24 on, 24 off, roughly, for 2 weeks. And then the third week is 7 days off. That 3 weeks is a cycle. So the way it falls, yesterday I started my week off, and then I'm taking 2 weeks of vacation and then another week off. So it works out to 28 days, 28-day vacation. And we don't have any trips planned or anything. In fact, Amy's car is at the shop, and that's gonna hurt a little bit, but
a lot.
Yeah. That's what happens when we put things off. And I've got to see a dentist. Amy's got to see a dentist. That's things that we've put off for a long time.
Wow, you're gonna be so spoiled, right?
Too
late.
Yeah. Quit working 5 years ago. Cool. Is it retirement?
I wish you could just retire and be done. But
it would be great. It'd be great to sit at home and still get paid, or at least be able to pay the bills.
You're more than welcome to take a trip out here and help me move.
If you know,
I don't know if I want to go to Oregon. Is it Oregon or Washington? One of those.
I don't remember for sure, but it's up there. It's West Coast. I avoid the West Coast, so. Now, if it was a matter of just helping. I would love to, but
Yeah.
it's the trip.
Well, right now, with my car in the shop, that's the one that we would take. You were fuzzy.
Yeah. Maybe I'm just dusty because I'm old. Washington,
Yeah. One of those.
yeah. Washington, Oregon.
Yeah. No, with my car in the shop, that's the one we normally use to travel. So I haven't gone anywhere unless Brett's been home from work. So
Yeah.
because my vehicle is down, so can't even go to the dollar store anymore.
And that's right down the road. You could walk. It's not that far.
I'm not walking down that highway. It'd be like playing Frogger.
Fishes and loaves live. Hey, Carol. Wait, Jesus is coming back. So do we let a relative who is hellbound know? I'm having trouble here. I'm reading like a 5-year-old. So just
We
bear
get
with me.
taken up, they can have our preps.
There we go. Yeah.
I got that.
I'm struggling with my vision right now.
It's huge.
I know. I still these things.
It's a 42-inch screen. Oh,
The
God.
Tinker's wife. Hello. Welcome.
I can read that from like the bedroom on the other side of the house.
Welcome to the Brett bashing. Good to have you. Prep for the tribulation. Yeah. Yeah, it depends on how you interpret scripture.
Right, big drink. Whoever's left behind is welcome to all I've got.
We may be here for the tribulation. I don't want to claim one way or the other because I'm still unsure. I'm just going to prepare. Laura Chastain, welcome from Georgia. Or hello from Georgia. Welcome. Skinner Farms. I'm all mixed up tonight. What is wrong with me?
Fishes and loaves have tired brain processing issues.
Eric Caswell. I know a guy named Eric Caswell. What's up, Biggie?
Having trouble finding canning stuff yet. The jars are a little bit scarce. Every now and then.
Fortunately, when we find them,
yeah,
we grab a few. So
well, what I had been doing is, even though I didn't really need them, I was grabbing them up, and I've got a shelf full of them. So I don't know what you guys can see in that.
We're always going to have tribulations. Might as well prep. That's a good way of
Yeah, you can
like
see some of them in that back there behind me. But
Hola, Emma.
I have been stocking canning jars and things like that, and then I babysat my mom's dog while they went on vacation, and her payment to me was a couple of cases of pint jars. So,
Brother Donnie,
I have 19 dozen jars in
what's in your
storage.
car? It's just coffee, I promise. Cream and sugar. That's all.
Yep.
I had a rough night sleeping last night.
I haven't counted, Kate.
Which happens every once in a while. Hey, Sean, North Shore.
But it's close to that. I don't know.
No problem. Just enjoy.
I haven't seen the 4-ounce jars. Right now, all we can find is pints if you're lucky. Quarts every so often. Yeah. Like even our dollar store doesn't have jars anymore.
Did you see I pinned that message up there?
Mm-hmm.
I learned how to do that from Courtney.
Those things kind of drive me nuts, though.
Oh, well, sorry.
Well,
hello,
not so
Scott,
much on my
Hidden
computer.
Valley Homestead.
It's when I'm on my phone that it bugs me because it takes up most of the screen. Yeah.
Hey, Dave or David. That makes me think about a terrible dad joke.
What?
What do you call David when he loses his ID? Dave. I told you it's terrible.
What was the one I saw the other day?
Hey, you coming to join us?
You need a chair. Put your coffee on the corner right there. and go grab one of the other chairs like this.
Try not to break the lamp.
And I'll slide over a little bit.
Making room for Abby.
You can dismiss the message. Yeah. I finally figured out how to do that on my phone. My phone doesn't. Me and my phone, we have this love-hate relationship.
On the phone.
I like my phone.
Okay.
I love my phone. It just hates me.
You gotta sit
So.
between us.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, because
Wait,
the way this room is set up, I can't
Put my coffee.
I can't back up the camera enough. I'm gonna set up that little thing right there. Karina says hi, Abby.
I can't.
So, are we in the adult conversation closet? No, no.
If
No, we-
I need to
This is actually now our new studio room, and it's also
there's a big chat up there.
my canning cabinet,
Can
and
you see?
it's also going to be Kate's sleepover room. So
This is a multifunctional room. Yeah. Warren says hi, Abby.
Hi.
Big Dream says she's buffering, so she's going to refresh.
I got my project done finally.
Yeah. So, oh, that was your
And
civics,
Kate's
right?
bedroom, yeah, right?
I'm waving like a madman as well.
That thing is, he doesn't even have to do that. You just think he's doing it.
Well.
He can actually see you making a fool of yourself. I have a love-hate relationship with my email, right? Absolutely. I think Sean has one of those too. His email hates him because he doesn't know how to check it.
Right.
He did it.
I did it.
Homestead Aquarius. Yep. Thank you for the thumbs up. Yeah, we're gonna get into the the meat of the topic tonight here in just a few minutes. We're gonna let some more people come on.
See Big Dream?
I was waiting for him to finish. I did get my assignment done just like 2 minutes ago. Right before I came in here, I finally submitted it. I got 3 people interviewed, and I got an.
Tell them about your assignment because they don't know.
I'm sorry. A little bit tired. I had a civics project today to do where I had to interview. Well, I went a little bit above the project, but the project was to
Abby always goes above and beyond.
Mhm.
the project was to interview one person on their political beliefs, which we've been going over political beliefs and like the history of the different political spectrum in civics. So I had to interview someone about those specific beliefs and then write a paragraph of how it went. And what I ended up doing was interviewing 3 different people of different backgrounds and ages and
Demographics.
People from the different political spectrum too, to get their different opinions and their different answers to the same exact questions. That way I could compare them, and that way I could basically prove what we had been learning about the in the past week about how people's different demographics that they come from, like region, race, religion, gender, age, things like that, affect their political decisions. I think that's it. Sorry.
Hi, hidden within myself and Sunset Hosta Farm.
How did we ever read that chat? It's so tiny compared to the computer.
I know. You mean it's so tiny compared to the TV? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Overachiever.
Yeah.
That's Abby for you.
Did you learn that politics suck?
She's actually, you're very interested right now, right?
Well, not just right now. But yeah, I'm really interested in politics. That's why I was really excited about this unit, or not just unit, this year, because I got to
think Abby's going to be the one to go to DC and change everything for the better.
No.
Abby is our savior.
No, I'm not. I'm not. Nope. Hang up on them and shout wrong. Is that part of the assignment? Well, the thing is, it was over text messages for 2 out of the 3. I really don't think that's available. Plus, everybody was really nice and gave detailed answers, so I didn't have to.
That's because you chose some very nice people.
Yeah.
Some of our YouTube friends helped her out.
Oh, and then my sister.
Well, yeah, and your sister. Okay, but I was getting there.
I was just adding to it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. She's a nice person too.
I wasn't saying she wasn't.
I know. I was just explaining that it was another person. Never mind.
Oh my
my goodness, it's all day.
Trust not in the words of man, but in the wisdom of God. Yep.
Yeah.
Peanuts, peppers. What's up, buddy?
Is anyone else buffering or is it just me? Oh, I'm so sorry, Big Dreams. I hate that it's giving you trouble.
So last week we went through winter, and this week we're in spring, well into spring, because the air conditioner is on and I am in shorts. I spent the day working outside in shorts,
Sweating
sweating.
already.
So like Mother Nature is off her meds, I swear.
Bad. What does 5 by 5 mean?
That's I see. I had to ask that
Loud and
myself.
clear.
Yeah. It's video and audio is good. That's what that means.
Okay.
Albany Mountain, hello.
Only 23 days left till spring. Is it?
I don't know. It held the message because it has the word Democrats in it. That's crazy.
From snow pants to swimsuits in 7 days.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yep.
totally.
Like all of our plants are freezer burned.
Today we got out there and I was able to harvest some of the baby spinach.
Yeah.
And save some of those leaves.
We ate
They're edible. Yeah, Abby included those in a spaghetti sauce for supper. So that was really good.
Oh man, that was really good.
And then where we pulled
Turnips.
Oh, we pulled turnips too. Some turnips.
Yeah.
And where we pulled out, oh, your elderberries live.
Also
That's cool.
through the freeze. Oh yeah.
Oh, through
the freeze. I actually had some cuttings one time in a bucket of water that had little roots on them, and the bucket of water froze with the elderberries in them.
I don't want to be
and
in
they still
2020
survived.
Anymore.
So we pulled the spinach and we pulled some of the turnips, and we the turnips, you're making a stew with those tomorrow, right?
Hopefully, yeah.
And she's gonna cube up turnips or dice up turnips and use them in place of potatoes. So that's gonna be awesome.
I'm hoping for a deer roast. I've got to dig in my freezer. I know there's one in there.
You better do that soon.
I'll be okay.
No, it's a small roast.
Oh, okay.
And it's vacuum sealed, so that's not going to take long.
You don't have trouble not being able to you don't have trouble with moving it without being able to see it like a regular, like you don't have a.
What?
Kate planted potatoes today. Amy planted potatoes a couple weeks ago.
Oh no, Amy planted potatoes in January.
Yeah, before the freeze.
And they started to come up, and then they froze.
So yeah. I'm getting to that. We put where we pull. I keep interrupting myself. Where we pulled the spinach and turnips. Those raised beds, the soil level was getting low, so we increased that with rabbit manure and cow manure compost. And I got into some ants, and I'm going to post on Facebook, probably in the group, to show you what my hand is going to look like tomorrow because I already know. I can tell.
You did it again.
Yeah, those big not that those bigger soldier ants. When
That's
they
a big ant bite.
when they bite me, oh my goodness. And I'm talking fire ants. So, and then we used the propane torch and had some fun along the edge of the pond because
all the freezer burnt,
all the dead cattails and all the
just
other
weeds and
swampy swampy grasses and stuff.
That was pretty fun though.
They were all dead, so we burned all those.
Google says March 20th is the first day of spring. Well, Google better be right. I think our last frost date here is the 25th, which is today.
Oh.
However,
February 25th?
Yeah.
Wow.
The next stage up that I saw was March 10th. So I think I'm gonna at least wait till then.
Yeah, that's smart.
I'm
worried about the cicadas. I've been seeing
I've been seeing something about this is the year they're supposed to hatch.
I don't know.
A ton of them.
But see here, I don't know if it's the South or just, because I've always lived here, but like every summer we hear the cicadas singing in the oak trees. So I don't know. Maybe it's a different kind of cicada.
Mid-May. Oh.
I hate them.
See, I don't know how you Northerners do it. Okay.
We're in zone 9.
9A. But we had 1 week of y'all's crazy Alaskan frigid temperatures. I can't do it.
Well, some of it is because they're prepared for that, like their houses and stuff.
Well, not even that. It's the fact that I cannot go outside because I get so cold.
Every 15 years there is a huge hatching, and this is the year. Of course it is. Of course it is.
Oh
wow.
We Northerners cry and dream a lot. Oh.
Well, see, that's when I don't get it. How do you stay in the house for months on it? I'm a cold person. I stay cold. I cannot be out in the cold. I hurt when it's cold.
She turns on a heating blanket in the bed and it drives me nuts.
I'm sorry.
What?
My feet are frigid.
Whoa.
Okay.
No. You mean to tell me we're only on level 2? we're past level 2. We're like on level 8.
It was down to 14 here.
14 degrees and like 90 something percent humidity. So
right.
It felt much colder.
You need to dress for the cold. I was wearing 2 jackets and like 3 pairs of socks and as many clothes as I could get on just to go outside for a few minutes, and I hate it. But my thing is, I don't think I could do that for months. It being cold and dreary like that for months and not being able to play outside. I'm like a little kid. I've got to play outside for recess. I don't know. I missed sunshine.
Hey, Healthy Homestead chick.
I didn't have a hat. Well, I have a hood on my jacket, but I didn't have any gloves. So we don't wear gloves here.
I had 2 jackets. Well, I mean, to be fair, I have one. It's a jacket that comes apart. So there, I can wear just a liner and it acts as like a light jacket. And then there's a heavy one that snaps on. And then I had that and a beanie, and that jacket had a hood, and I had gloves.
Okay, Big Dreams. It says you get used to and adapt to the weather you were in eventually. Yeah. I would like for you to come spend a summer here.
Organic Raw Roots Farm.
Just
good
a
to
week.
See you.
And see how quickly you adapt.
I used your jacket.
Or melt.
Like while you
My
were
older
at work.
Jacket, yeah.
Your camouflage jacket.
Oh.
While you were at work. And it was nice. It kept me warm because I only had a small, thin jacket, which that was fine for me too. But his jacket, the problem was it was like really big on me, so the sleeves were like this much further than my hands, and his hood would come down to my nose. Yeah. So I had to keep going and just picking it up because I couldn't see.
She couldn't see where she was going.
Well, Commander Bacon says hi. Hello, Commander Bacon.
Did y'all lose power? We did lose power for about 4 or 5 hours.
But thankfully, we had a generator. And
Well, we didn't even
propane.
need the
We
generator.
didn't really need the generator.
Brett ran the generator because he wanted his Wi-Fi.
To be fair.
Just
The,
admit you wanted the Wi-Fi, because I did too. We were bored.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was going to say.
We didn't need the generator. We have
The power outage affected our phone signals, the internet
Yes.
that we would get on our phones.
I was fine without it, but
So,
She says that,
but
but she
I
sure
was-
used it when the generator came on.
a little bit.
we had, we switched over after the hurricane season. Upon Amy's recommendation, we got propane. We got a propane bottle. 250.
okay?
I don't think so. We got a 250-gallon propane tank in the yard, and we switched over. We switched over the stove to propane because we had an electric stove before, and it was horrible not having that. And we got a space heater. But
A propane heater. Yeah.
we found out that the space heater is strong enough because our house was well insulated. It heats the entire house. Nice.
Well, I don't know if it would heat it, but it kept it
It
warm.
kept it warm. Yeah.
So
So the prepping pays off, guys.
did you take a bit of Benadryl for that bite, Britt?
No, I probably should. That would help me sleep too.
Oh God.
What?
I'll take a refill.
Was that a sarcasm? Like, did you put a little?
Was that a sarcasm?
That sounded rough here. I'll take some coffee. Y'all need a break or
I
something.
meant, look.
I would get up, but I would have to go like move your coffee and you and everything.
I'm not even gonna try to explain myself.
Is there anyone else that doesn't get any support for being prepared or allowed to prepare? We don't have a whole lot of local support as far as prepping. There's a few. There's a few people that around here that kind of prep, but not very many.
No, and not very many people are really vocal about it, like
Right.
are open about it. We live in the rural
Big
South,
drinks, lots of coffee too.
and there's a lot of people that have pantries,
Right.
but they're not like prepper pantries, like so much like what we have as far as like
Bulk items, yeah.
In fact, to give you an idea, I was at the firehouse the other day and I mentioned something about Amy canning meat. And this one fireman just could not wrap his head around the idea that you could put meat in a jar and it would be okay on the shelf. He just couldn't get it. Couldn't understand it. So anyway,
Canned tuna,
yeah.
canned ham, spam.
No, see, you all right?
Sorry, you went over.
Did you spill it on your sock? I can't get up and help you. There's chairs everywhere.
Oh my hand.
She spilled it on her hand and her mouth wouldn't work.
Here you go.
Mm.
Here's your coffee.
Right?
When this is over with,
Don't they
we'll
can
have
meat in soups at the store? Yeah.
Here,
we'll have a class. on
Easy,
opening
easy,
doors.
easy. Lord of
I need
mercy.
to go get the hot coffee off my fingers.
Okay, but I don't want hot coffee on my computer either.
Oh my goodness. It's a circus here, guys.
Abby, did you spill my coffee? No, she spilled Brett's coffee on her own hand. What?
I was like going somewhere with a conversation and I going.
Sorry.
Meat in a can.
Yeah, it was before that.
Right. Meat in canning jars has been around forever. Right.
Oh, that's what it was. Like this guy was like, when I said canning, he's thinking cans, not jars. And he's trying to figure out how you would like put
Open
it
a
in there.
can and then close it back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had to explain to him that home canning is mason jars.
Yeah. Well, dried beef.
Yeah.
It's always a circus. Hey, Kate, be nice.
Why poor her? She didn't get coffee spilled on her.
Thank you for my coffee.
Mm-hmm.
That's not sarcasm.
Whoa, stop.
You
We need to stop.
I didn't mean to say it like that.
Oh,
I just
man.
meant to say, was it sarcasm? Ugh.
Oh. Yes, there is a thing as tin can canning.
Oh,
Well,
cool.
that's tongue twister.
Wow, the church offers it. They would bring everything and they can it for us for like 25 cents.
I was gonna say, is that an LDS church? Because I'm pretty sure that.
Why is
I've
it called
heard-
canning when it's in glass jars? Because jarring sounds retarded.
Stop.
I mean, that would be my answer to that. I don't know.
She didn't mean that in a rude way. She just kind of sounds like that sometimes.
Anne Marie's missing her coffee.
You were supposed to bring her some coffee. Get to stepping. That's a
Keith
long
Winslet, hello.
way.
Welcome to the channel memberships. I saw that you had joined.
What do you see that at?
Have you canned a rabbit?
He didn't join in this stream. He didn't join in a stream.
Oh, okay.
But he joined.
So it has the okay.
Yeah, so he's very.
Ugh.
And if you click on the little smiley face under your chat bar where you would type your chats, there's some custom emojis there for you now. So feel free to play with those.
Yeah, did you know the hatcheries aren't able to mail chicks for 2 weeks to let the mail get caught up?
Yeah.
Yes, I do. And our order was supposed to be here the week of the.
Well, thankfully
freeze.
it didn't show up when it was frozen out.
Well, then they put us off until the following week, which was supposed to be this week. And I got an email one day this week. They have actually put us off till March 23rd.
The day I go back to work.
Yeah.
After my long vacation.
When we were young, we were allowed to say retarded. I didn't know it was offensive.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't mean that in an offensive way.
No, I meant the whole jarring thing.
I know.
Like, I was joking with you. I meant the
I know.
whole jarring thing. You weren't. Okay.
Hey, the prepared
Ours
Christian.
is due
What's
March
up, Randy?
30th. Wow. Because canning and tins came first.
Is that a cow?
It's a bull.
So neither.
I can see the horns.
I can't.
Hey, Rachel.
Right, big drink, and that's what I was getting at. I would never intentionally refer to a person that way. Unless it's Brett. But
then that's okay.
Well, it's legal. I'm married to you. I can call you what I want.
I don't think being married. I don't think that's a law.
It's in the agreement. It's a prenup. Oh,
Never mind.
Just never mind.
Okay.
Oh man. Rachel, we were missing you live. I looked for it and looked for it and looked for it. Apparently you did not go live tonight. I don't know what is wrong with Sean with the emojis, but that's a turkey, a kangaroo, and I think that's a frog face.
Yeah.
I thought that was Shrek.
Okay, Organic Raw Roots Farm has a question. Terry, I want to order chicks. What is your thought on ordering them? Do they seem stressed out when you get them?
Wait. They are a little bit stressed when we got them.
Well, I'd say the dead ones were really stressed.
Stop. Okay, the dead ones were because we ordered them in the middle of
Yeah.
the freaking heat wave.
We learned from that.
And I was trying not to do that again this year. I'm hearing Tractor Supply is charging $4 per chicken. Wow.
Yikes. Tractor Supply has gotten to the ones that I've seen there.
I
they
wouldn't buy
they have the designer chicks.
well, no, they have them. They have them and you can order them, but they're not well cared for. Most of the people working at Tractor Supply don't know what to do with a chicken.
Yeah.
So,
Arky SCM That's a new name, so I wanted to recognize you. It says now retarded medically is referred to as MI, medically or mentally incompetent. Okay. I like to say
Brett,
like
the chickens were not stressed. They were very mellow.
very, very mellow.
What's a designer chicken? It's not
That's those fancy chickens,
Yeah.
like the Donald Trump chickens
The
with the
poofy-headed
with the
chickens.
Because like
fluffy head.
when you said designer chicken, all I got in my head was a mental image of like this chicken in like this fashionista. I was like, what?
Chicks in high heels.
Hey, Drops, welcome.
Oh my gosh.
What am I saying?
Some people in Canada said they're paying $15 for a chicken.
That's
Well, that would be Congress.
ridiculous. Gucci chickens.
Okay, the Donald Trump chicken. I don't even know what they're called. It's the
Like
ones
the
with the little fluffy things on their head. And when they walk around, their hair flops around back and forth. And that's what it reminds me of is the Donald Trump hair. You know?
Now,
So I call them Donald Trump chickens.
to be fair, okay, at one time, the word retarded was the preferred adjective, I guess. And then it progressed, and now I like to say mentally challenged or handicapped or whatever. If I'm actually referring to a person.
I'm drinking dinner tonight.
I
Technically,
usually.
coffee.
Oh, okay. I really thought you were about to insult my spaghetti, but I usually just like.
I am not that stupid. To insult your food?
Oh,
Then you stop cooking for me.
I usually just avoid the word altogether because it can be offensive in some places.
Yeah, I know.
The naked gardeners are in South Florida. Would you guys run away from the cold?
I'd go too.
Wasn't it like cold in Florida too, though?
No. Florida was like the only part of the United States that didn't get cold.
Eyes
Yeah,
to see.
Still wouldn't want to
Hello.
live in Florida though, because like you'd be one of those people on the what are they called, Dad?
I'm sorry, I was reading chat. What?
I wouldn't want to live in Florida because you would become one of those peoples on those
Retired?
not retired. Like you search up the thing and like what is it called? It's on a news article.
Florida man?
Well,
I
yeah, but
don't
what
know
is
what
it
it's
called? Like you have it's on a news article and it's like the top thing. What is it? What is it called?
Headline?
Oh, headline.
Yes, headline. That's what it is. You'd be one of those people on the headlines of a Florida
Wow.
news article. I couldn't
Working
think
here
of
and
the word.
flying back to North Texas tomorrow. Well, hopefully the weather's nice. And I'll pray for you a safe trip.
Retired.
Wait, I missed something. Oh, Kate Ice to See is in California somewhere.
Are you
I
still in
can-
California, Tori?
I think so.
I think Tori's trying to move out too. Move away from the West Coast.
I do have Tori's email. Yes. Okay. I can get her the email. I was waiting for your permission, Tori. What am I dehydrating this week?
Do you have anything on the schedule? I know tomorrow we need to work on that dog food video because we've got all the footage and everything.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
need to put it together.
Yeah.
I thought you already did that.
No, I did
No.
my part.
I went back to work and
I helped.
I didn't do it.
Our Silkies, the Trump chickens. I don't know what they're called. I really don't. It's just the ones with the fluffy, like, they've got a little poofy head right here.
Zha
Poofy
Zha
fur.
chickens.
Yeah, they just and when they
Or what was that? Can't
was
remember
it-
that woman's name.
It might be Silkies. I'm not sure. But I had a friend of mine that had some of those in Westlake, and we went to her house, and I laughed so hard because one of them had a yellow, like it was like the yellowish blonde color.
Frizzles.
Okay,
Or
frizzles.
Polish. Yeah.
You want me to send Tori's email?
All right. 5 Virgins. Be blessed. Have a great night.
If it's okay with Tori, I have her address too, her physical address. I don't know if that's something that needs to be.
What is it?
I don't. I'll send you her
I wanted to
email
see if it
and
would pop up, and that's not what I was expecting. 'Cause I wanted to
y'all
find
can
out the
work
real
all
name
that
of
stuff
it.
out. Polish, I
Silkies have
guess.
poofy hair. Polish have the floppy hair.
Oh, maybe it was a mix of the two.
It's so crazy. You know what's really ugly? The naked neck chickens.
Oh, yes.
Oh, can't stand that. It's creepy.
Okay, let me see here. Y'all gonna make me get all technical.
Oh, there it is. There.
What? What's there?
Poofy haired chickens.
That one.
I just.
The showgirls. Oh, wait, let me show that. The showgirls are the naked neck. I'm sorry, I didn't see.
Poofy haired chickens.
Oh,
I don't know their technical name, but I just Google searched poofy haired chickens and it showed up. So
Poofy haired.
it's a Polish chicken.
Turkin. Yeah, that's another name for the naked necks.
They're called Polish chicken.
Having a storm and
There you
just
go.
lost power. Oh no!
Uh-oh. Well, at least it's not cold.
Time to break out the preps.
Y'all have been having like crazy power outages.
There is no such thing as a living turducken. If you don't know what a turducken is, it's a chicken stuffed inside. It's a boneless chicken stuffed inside of a boneless duck, and then you take that and stuff it inside of a boneless turkey, and that all gets baked like a roast. That's a turducken.
That sounds horrible.
You kill them first.
I know, but it just sounds.
Hopefully they're boneless. Dang. How on earth did you
Mary Beth, it's dead.
Oh, y'all are killing me. Oh, Lord. I don't know what is happening tonight.
As long as it doesn't go in the direction of other nights have. But
Carol says, "Oh darn! I always get to see the live one. Always wanted to see a live one."
I didn't mean like it must be horrible that they do that while they're alive, because I know it's dead, but it sounds like you would get a heart attack from eating that or something. I don't know. It just sounds like really heavy. Just really
Okay.
like I don't know.
Is that right?
I don't
Yeah,
know the
that's
word
got to
is,
be it.
But like
Dense, calorie dense, I guess. Is that what you're trying to think of, Megan?
thick. That doesn't sound right.
Thick with 2 C's.
Oh, Lord. Spring fever is it? I don't know. Another Arctic blast better not be coming.
Not going to eat something stuck in something else.
Right? Never know how loud house appliances are till you have no power and the sound of silence. Oh yeah, yeah. The sound
Especially
of silence.
when you have tinnitus. Yeah.
Huh?
When you have tinnitus, that's the ringing in your ears. When things are silent, it just gets so loud. It's like a phantom sound.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. You ever eat possum? No. I've never been that hungry. I have tried several lawn weeds, like clover and dollarweed and dandelion.
I don't remember the name of that show that I was watching the other day.
Curly
But they ate porcupine.
Wow. And I've tried wood sorrel.
That sounds painful.
Yeah, how would you get those out of your mouth?
Hey, Michigan daffodil.
You don't eat the quills.
Oh, but like they're
You
not.
skin it, but it would hurt to skin.
I know, but like
it would
they're
be
stuck into it. So like, wouldn't there be something stuck into the
No.
meat as well? Like,
no.
okay.
Have you eaten it?
Do your
have you
hairs
eaten a
grow out of your
chicken?
meat?
No, and like I guess like a chicken feather.
Yeah, chicken. The feathers aren't stuck into their meat.
Well, some
It's
of them
in-
are.
No, it's in the skin.
What about raccoon?
You get like the little. I was gonna say pluckers,
I
but
haven't-
that's not right.
I haven't tried raccoon. And
Um,
I've never been brave enough to try turtle either.
Mm-mm. Tin roof on the farm when a storm hits is really loud. Oh
Now
yeah.
I can tell you, fried alligator is delicious.
you've actually eaten that?
Mm-hmm.
Boiled crawfish is out of this world.
No, it's not.
Hey, Hey, Michigan Daffodil, welcome.
We live near the coast.
See, that's what I would be worried about too. Raccoons have so many diseases and stuff. I don't know if I would eat a raccoon.
Okay.
Hey, stop scratching it.
I'm gonna
I
go
was
get you like
scratching
some.
near it.
Alcohol pad.
I don't have any of those, but I can get
They're
you.
in my bathroom.
Laura Chastain, have a good night.
I'll be right back.
Make a list of what you have. Make a list of what you need. Make a plan to add list 2 to list 1. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, while I've got you guys here right now, we plan to go live tomorrow evening. I'm not sure. We haven't set a time yet, but on the other channel, the Cajun Prepsteader channel, if a moderator would be so kind as to put up that link to that channel, and there we can. I like to go live on that channel with StreamYard, so that on that one we can have guests on
The scary channel,
and we can we can share screens and stuff on that live stream tomorrow night. So we can actually extend the conversation from tonight there tomorrow.
Okay.
I'd like to welcome you all to join us.
Argy's asking, do we can fish? I have not canned fish, but it shouldn't be that difficult. You didn't get the alcohol prep pads?
No, it's alcohol, I promise.
You sniffed it.
I don't know why I do that, but like anytime somebody gives me something to taste too, I do that too. I always sniff it first. I just
Put Curly Doc
call it an
pulses
OCD.
on that ant bite, and it'll help.
It's hard. Well, there is Curly
Is
Doc
it
out there
true
right
that
now.
crawfish is going to be $9 to $10 a pound? Right now, you can get boiled crawfish,
Already boiled. Yeah.
boiled, for $8.99 a pound.
Yeah.
Guess like Lippy. That woman is so funny.
Okay. There, Kate just put up the other channel link, so thank you for that, Kate. You guys just, if you would, go and subscribe there for tomorrow in preparation for tomorrow night. Hey, Courtney, welcome. We're not sure tomorrow. 8 Central. We'll do it before Gil's live.
Big dreams. You're not gonna out moderate Kate. I swear the woman can type in her sleep.
Okay, so Cam Patton is going live tomorrow night at 8. So it'll be before. We'll probably go at 7 Central. And
yeah.
Since I'm off for 4 weeks, we plan to do lots of live streams.
Well,
So-
I want to. Does the rag smell like chloroform?
I'm like, it's gonna be funny because your chair.
Yeah,
was just
Stringfield
backwards and
is
you're
live at
putting
7.
it in the-
Oh man.
We may
Well-
have to go live during the day because Stringfield and Lippy are live tomorrow night.
Yeah. I mean, there's
120 words per minute.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
yeah, we'll probably have to go earlier.
Son got to Ohio safely last week Monday. Praise God the better.
Well, the best bet is just to
Glad he got there safe.
ring the bell so you don't miss it when we do go live. No sound before 6 Central. What do you mean? I don't get that. 10 is okay.
You have to stay up late.
Which we could.
Would you want to? Pete goes on at 10. I mean, there's
Yeah, we're gonna overlap
going to
somebody.
be overlap.
Oh, he said I'm at work with no speakers.
Oh, okay.
Earbuds, man. Earbuds.
I can talk 2 words a minute.
I will miss it if during the day do Saturday instead. Well, we might do a Saturday too.
Yeah, well, let's push it to Saturday then.
Okay.
120 words per minute and 0 mistakes. I can only do about 60 words per minute with 0 mistakes.
Have you ever seen that woman type?
No.
It's
I was proud of myself.
miraculous. Just listening, because it's like
It might work for you to clean.
that's what it
She
sounds
probably could have
like.
done those interviews today and gotten every
Might
single
work for you
word.
to clean those ant bites with peroxide. It might.
You could also try witch hazel. That helps the itch.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't.
Well,
itch.
which hazel
It,
helps
like,
with the swelling
It's
too.
it's swelling, and tomorrow they are going to be huge and
I'm
ugly.
like 5 words a minute.
I have scars from like. Let me see.
I can type pretty quickly, but not that. That's like
that right there. That's a scar from an ant bite. You can't. Like, yeah, you can kind of like that's the one coming out right now. That one, and there's one like right here.
Yeah, Pat said, "I ain't nobody looking at you bite."
Wow.
I can type 150 words per minute, but 300 mistakes.
I took a typing test once, and several others who were testing too left the room. Apparently, my speed distracted them. See, I've actually been told when I'm in the middle of testing, because we do our like end of the year testing and stuff on computers, and because we're an online school, we do it online at the very end. And
You gotta understand though, you've been with Lavka for 7 years, 8 years.
But I've been told in the testing room before that I need to slow down because it apparently makes too much noise because I'm too quick at it. It just goes.
At
and it's too distracting.
Eastern, 6 Eastern.
But see, most kids
5
your
Central.
age don't learn how to type until high school. You learned in 3rd grade.
Yeah.
So, and you do it every single day.
Gemini Homestead is at 6 Central tomorrow, I believe.
Is it 6? Yeah. It's Gemini and then Stringfield.
Okay, yeah. So Fridays are pretty much out.
Yeah.
They're taken.
I took 1 day of typing class in high school and dropped it.
Curly dog poultice.
Mash the leaves and apply directly to the skin with a bandage over it. Leave for 20 minutes whenever it itches.
I'll tell you what I did. Our little cousin, hey Sean, in Alaska. What's wrong with you?
We have a little cousin?
Levi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That explains it.
He was Levi. He's 8.
Yep.
He was over helping us do some work around the chicken run, and he was pulling some weeds, and he found like the only, we call it burning grass. I think it's really stinging nettle. He found the only plant out there, and
yeah, probably the only one in the yard.
So what it was already starting to make a rash. So I went and grabbed some curly dock, and I crushed it and I had him rub it on there, and he said it started to take away the sting almost immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, living a rogue life.
I've learned some pretty neat things from Albany Mountain, though.
Yeah, Amy said she was going to go ahead and say goodbye.
Sorry.
You just got in here.
No, I didn't. I've drank a full cup of coffee. So, goodbye, everybody.
Well, that doesn't take me but 10 minutes.
Well, you drink really fast. I don't know how you don't burn your throat, but...
Good night, Abby.
Good night. I have to get a chair out of the room.
Oh, Randy's leaving too. Good night, Randy. The prepared Christian.
Where's your curly dog for that bite?
So try not to break the door.
It's outside in the field, and I'm not going to harvest anything from the field tonight. I saw 2 big water snakes today. Nope. I'm not walking around nowhere in the dark.
Dr. Herbalist, hello. Good to have you.
That's a new one.
Yeah, so
that's an interesting name.
We're almost an hour in, and we didn't really get into the meat of our topic for tonight.
Okay,
but,
so would you like to?
Yeah.
So,
really,
shut up now.
Really, what the point is, with all of the things that have come against us in the past year, it's been more than a year now that that COVID has been in the United States. When we've had all of the economic impacts, some people have fought with the disease itself. People have lost loved ones from the disease. For us here in Southwest Louisiana, we had
And that's our topic.
the
Sean.
worst. What? Oh, it wasn't up here yet.
Mm.
If 2020 doesn't tell a person to prep, then nothing will. Yes, that should be the subtitle for tonight's live stream. Exactly that. And we're in 2020, the sequel right now. So, we had the worst hurricane season in 15 years. Hey, Boots and
Is that
Bound.
it?
15 years ago was hurricanes Katrina and Rita,
And I think these were worse.
and these were worse.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I would say in history.
Yeah.
You ready for the scripture, Brett?
Yeah, we can throw the scripture.
Wait, Kate said earlier, every time that she gets the scripture ahead of time to post, we don't go over it. So she is insisting tonight.
The scripture is
You're going to break that record.
Psalm 118, 6. Chapter 118, verse 6. It says, "The Lord is on my side, I will not fear. What can any man do unto me?" So, and that's the verse referenced on Amy's shirt there.
Yep.
2020 extra innings.
God.
Hey,
Breaking
Evans.
storm. Yeah. Wildfires, crop losses,
Wait.
3 years in a row. Yeah.
Dr. Herbalist, I haven't treated the C19 yet. Really? Dr. Herbalist, I would like for you to check out my other channel. It's called Cajun Prepsteader. And over there, we're going to discuss things like that more in depth. We try to keep this channel family friendly so that we don't put it in the YouTube trash bin, so to say. We don't want this channel to be affected. So if you would like, I would love for you to join or subscribe to my other channel, Cajun Prepsteader.
I need to see if Joey can print
Kate
some like this.
from Kate's Kitchen just put it up there in the chat. And when we go live on there, I actually use StreamYard. So if you'd be interested to come up and chat with us on screen, that would be awesome.
I have to look that up too.
So what was I saying?
I don't
I
know.
got through the hurricane season. And then less than 6 months after the most devastating hurricane that Lake Charles, Louisiana has seen in years, decades even.
Then we got the snowpocalypse.
Yeah, the
Snowmageddon.
the hurricane damage was buried under snow.
Oh.
So, which is very uncommon. That's not the right one. That's not the same Dr. Herbalist. That's not the picture. See?
Oh.
Michael C says absolutely 5 years ago, but better start now as far as prepping. Yeah, I'm sure. I think that faith over fear will be my channel motto. I like that. Faith over fear.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm a grad of the Institute of Applied Agriculture. Cool.
I can't find his link though.
Don't forget the dust storm in the middle of all that.
I didn't know about a dust storm.
Did we?
I don't know.
I don't know. I got to thinking about all the things we've been at this location. This used to be where we live now. Used to be our bug out location. If you don't know what a bug out location is, that would be the place to go when the stuff hits the fan. That's a prepper a term. Tornadoes? Yeah, see, Hurricane Laura acted. It
Well,
was so
yeah, but there was
powerful.
tornadoes up north that didn't hit here. There
Well,
was
right,
stuff
right.
all over the
But
place.
Hurricane Laura was so powerful, it acted like a 50-mile wide tornado. If you can imagine that.
Over many years, people have become complacent. That's not a good thing. A lot of people are having trouble now because they weren't prepared.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Riots. Forgot about the riots. Massive wildfires. Thank you. Questionable.
Yeah,
We're not going to say that word out loud, but yes, absolutely. Australia was on fire.
There was tornadoes. There's been floods and crop losses. And
yeah, and that's what I wanted to mention. Ask yourself. Feel free to add it in the chat. How many times have you been to the grocery store in the past year and they didn't have the thing that you were looking for, or they didn't have anything on the shelves? I mean, this is happening more and more, and we should be waking up to this fact.
Yeah, hurricanes normally come with they create tornadoes, but the way Laura hit it was moving and the whole thing was spinning so fast. They said it was like a 50 square mile
floods, earthquakes, fires,
tornado,
mudslides,
the whole thing. Limits on meat at the store today. I'm noticing our stores are low on meat.
With there was stores that had no meat.
Yeah,
like for days with the
no, that was because the Snowmageddon was because
Dr. Herbalist says we're on
we
the
got blurry
eve of destruction. Uh-oh.
I don't know what we did.
Let me try. That fixed it. Okay.
I think you moved too fast. It got confused.
Only a couple of times, but I'm not near a super highly populated area.
We aren't either.
We're not either.
But
we are hurricane devastated.
Right. Well, I haven't had to buy any meat, but I did notice that the stores were very low. There was people. Wow. There was people arguing over who was going to get what meat at the store at Market Basket.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
right before the storm, right before the snow.
You know, there's a saying.
Snowvid.
Yeah. There's a saying that we are 9 meals away from chaos, which means if the entire population starves for 3 days or they haven't eaten for 3 days, they get desperate. And there's that leads me to another saying that says desperate people do desperate things in desperate times.
Mm-hmm.
These are not my sayings. It's just, things that I've heard.
Big Dream said they have limits on dog and cat food.
Well, look at what they did. Look at what people did to toilet paper.
Yeah. We're still struggling to find toilet paper around here.
Well, not us. But
okay, in stores. And nobody's getting my toilet paper. Shoot. Hopefully tomorrow we will have the dog food video up. So if you have to limit your purchase of dog food, then you'll know how to make some on your own.
Well, yeah, and what we're talking about when we say the dog food video,
it's us making dog food for our dogs.
It's a way to make your own dog food for your dogs from your preps, from your people food. TNS, hey, good to see you.
That's why I need the dog food recipe. Hopefully, get on him because
we're going to work on that tomorrow.
He needs to work on that tomorrow.
I would have done it today, but you kept me so busy outside. Not really.
We had fun outside today. I really did.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to get out and do stuff. Organic milk was $7.99. Now it's $9.99.
Okay, I don't buy organic milk, but that's high. Yeah, Kate's using the same dog food recipe that I use for her cat and her 3 birds.
People are saying if you can afford it, get a little silver. An ounce here, an ounce there of silver.
Who needs toilet paper? I have corn cobs.
Because if you think about it, guys, your bank account is nothing more than a code in a computer.
Okay.
That is not tangible.
Where to begin homesteading asked, does anyone can milk? I don't can milk. I haven't canned milk because I don't drink milk. I have an issue with store-bought milk.
Powdered milk. Yeah.
No.
Anne Marie said powdered milk.
Yeah. I buy powdered milk that we can use to cook with or things like that. I don't drink store-bought milk. It upsets my stomach, but I can have fresh cow's milk and it doesn't bother me.
Oh, Ghost Prepper cans milk. There you go. So if you're looking on how to can it,
thank you, Gil.
check out Ghost Prepper. Gil, if it's okay with you.
It's okay with Gil. Just put it.
I'm going to make you mod.
Just put it. Just do
There
it.
you go. So if you like, you can add Ghost Prepper's link. We store, yeah. Boots
Powdered
and Bounty
milk.
says we stored powdered
Yeah.
milk. We do too.
Because it will be good for coffee creamer. Yeah.
Now, the thing that you need to remember, though, when you have powdered or dehydrated stuff, you got to have water to be able to rehydrate it. So
Right.
that's more water you need to add to your preps.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, but now with that water filter that we have, that thing has come in so handy because we've been under a boil advisory for forever.
Well,
it seems like. So we've been using the water filter and it's been great.
On that note, too, in preparation for the freeze, I drained my 255-gallon rainwater catchment system because I needed to rebuild the structure anyway. So we went ahead and just drained it, and now I can do that. Now I can do the repairs on the structure part of it that I need, because I really underestimated. I did the math, and I knew that much water is over a ton, over literally a ton. But I underestimated.
We are using the
strength of my
Alexa
structure.
Pure filter. Hang on. Let me see if I can find a link to it. We were gifted that.
No, we're under a boil order, or we were, and so
I think
we were drinking our bottled water.
We were drinking bottled water, but I was also using the Alexa Pure every day. I was filling that thing every single night and letting it drip.
Hey, never enough time. And CC December 2018 asks, how do you sterilize your canning jars? Can you just boil them? You can just boil them, but we wash them well with
hot soapy water,
and then a good spray of vinegar.
Well, you can warm them in the oven.
And warm them in the oven. Now, if you warm them in the oven, which is a good practice anyway, you don't want to go above like 200. Set your oven on the lowest setting.
225.
225. I stand corrected. And put them in there for at least 10 minutes.
Yeah. I put them in there until they're dry. What is a boil order?
Why it says boil them or dishwasher.
You have to boil your water or filter it before drinking. Correct. And the reason we had a boil order is because so many pipes had busted. And it opens things up for
contamination.
Right. Contamination to get into the water, soil, or whatever can get into the pipes and flush through. We get a lot of sediment buildup when our pressure is low. And the reason the pressure was low is because the electric company shut off the power without telling the water company.
It was a mess.
They weren't able to switch over to generators prior to the power going out.
I saw a headline
So we
today.
lost a lot of pressure due to that and busted pipes.
I saw a headline today that said Texas was 4 minutes and 37 seconds away from months-long blackouts. That's why they shut the power like they did.
Oh, Lord.
Because there was such a draw on the power grid. We don't have the infrastructure.
Wait, Kate says you don't need to sterilize the jars ahead of time if you're going to pressure can or water bath can for more than 15 minutes. The canning process will sterilize them.
That makes sense.
I spray my jars out with vinegar, rinse them out with hot water. The vinegar is going to kill any kinds of bacteria or anything that's in the jar. That's for me. It's more peace of mind for me, just to make sure that there's nothing in them. But also, when you clean with soapy water, a lot of times you can leave this soapy residue in the jars and things taste like soap. Maybe it's just me and my OCD, but vinegar actually releases the soap from clothing or objects or anything. It unbinds the soap. So spraying it with vinegar also releases the soap from the jar, and so you don't have that soapy taste in anything.
Bub asked, "Do you remember the store before Sears and Roebuck? It started with a W, Kate. Are you talking about Woolworth?"
I've heard of Montgomery Ward.
I've heard of Montgomery Ward.
Yeah.
What's the top 3 things you learned in 2020 and top 3 things for prepping in 2021?
Top 3 things you learned in 2020. Make sure you have a water filter and a heater.
Yeah. Well,
water is important. Water is very important.
Backup plans. Plans. You know, 2 is 1 is none. So there's a lot of things like, you know, we try to have backups that don't require electricity. For example, like a can opener. Have a manual can opener, a manual old style mixer. You know, that type of stuff.
Yeah, power
we smoke
and air
cigarettes,
conditioning.
and we stuff our own cigarettes. We stuff tobacco into the little tubes and stuff. So we have we've got our electric stuffer, and then we've got a couple of manual stuffers. Not, you know, when we run out of cigarette stuff, that's just going to be it. But
right, lighting is important. If using candles, remember to trim the wicks. But also remember fire safety when you're using oil lanterns or candles or anything. And I learned a new way that you can make a candle. And I'd like to do a video on that.
Yeah, December. Yeah, I saw that. That's a topic for our other channel.
Yeah. See, I'm really sensitive to smells and tastes. So
yeah. That's
and textures, Michigan daffodil.
December 2018. Yeah, that message was deleted just because we don't want to leave that in the chat, but I did see it.
Can of Crisco and a wick. Yeah, but I actually found out instead of using a wick, if you don't have wicks laying around, one thing you can prep is birthday candles. When you melt your Crisco, pour it into a jar, and as it's starting to dry, stuff your birthday candle down in the center. It acts as a wick. It is the wick for the Crisco, and it just makes it burn for that much longer, you know.
I saw a post the other day in a Facebook group, and it made so much sense. It said, why would you pack, like, for survival, like in the woods or whatever? Why would you pack all these different types of fire starters when it's just as easy to carry Bic lighters? And the discussion below it made so much sense. Like, just have extra lighters on hand. Yeah, they don't always work. I get that, but you can get the same spark from a dead lighter that you can from a ferro rod. Not as big a spark. I mean, it's still good to have some extra stuff, some other alternatives, but extra lighters.
The point is, though, I've been watching that Dual Survival show, and the point of it is not necessarily having it. What if you're stuck somewhere without your backpack?
Knowing
You need to
how,
know how.
the skill.
That's
Yeah.
the whole thing. It's all these people go, well, I always have a lighter. No, if your house catches on fire or whatever and you have nothing left.
Or
Or-
there's all kinds of scenarios that you could
Right.
be in and have none of your supplies with you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you need to know how. Right. Have the skills. But yeah, also carry,
Can't keep up with a lighter. Yeah. But you look cool with a Flynn furrow rod. Have backups for your backups. Yes,
Exactly.
absolutely. The overachieving is about redundancy. I get that too. 100%.
If your house
and a
catches fire,
devil.
you won't have to worry about getting a flame started.
This is true.
Okay, big trees.
You know that would be pretty badass though. Just to like
Okay, watch
when
it.
you if your house is on fire, just go light a cigarette off of it.
I believe the butane in lighters evaporate. I think so.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Especially when they're open to the elements. If you leave them in the house and it's air conditioned and all that, yeah. But
and that's why I brought it up, just for discussion. I'm not dead set on one way or the other. I like the discussion.
I did learn a few things on that show though. Like you can take like a cotton rope and char it a little bit, and it will actually start faster than it being uncharred. Oh.
I don't want to talk about Castaway because I have a toothache right now. Ooh.
Oh. I don't know how y'all are keeping up with the chat. I don't know either.
We try our best.
Yeah, see, lighters don't work well when they get wet. That's another thing.
Okay.
So you're out in the elements. I mean,
yeah,
especially around here. If you sweat a lot, your pockets are going to get wet.
Living a rogue life. No, ma'am. Oh, remember that scene in Castaway?
No, I haven't watched the movie.
Years ago, when I had the toothache on that bottom tooth that I had to get pulled, that was so bad. That's when I watched Castaway.
Oh.
And he was on an island and he took an ice skate and he was in such pain from a toothache. He put like the edge of the skate like on that tooth and then hit it with a rock to knock the tooth out.
Okay. Sad but true. Texas people warmed up from a burning home. Yeah.
Oh man.
There was people that were burning parts of their home.
It does take practice for sure. Broussard's also got a 42-inch monitor. Yeah, that helps some.
Everything in your go bag needs to be vacuum sealed. So it's airtight.
Oh, that's
waterproof.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, when we evacuated for the hurricane, I vacuum sealed a huge packet of like all of our important insurance information. I did.
Yeah.
I vacuum sealed it and brought it with us. That way, if something were to happen and we were stuck in the storm, it might have gotten away from me, but it was all going to be together. It was going to be dry.
I saw, I've done it. One of the coolest things for like little compact preps.
Wait, toothaches. Cut a cattail in half, squeeze the gel out, and put it on the affected tooth. Well, we just burned all of ours.
Yeah, well, because they're not alive right now.
Right.
They're dormant.
People are also stealing neighbors' firewood. Oh, that's horrible.
One of the coolest things I've done it years ago when I had seen it on YouTube. It's you take sections of a straw, a drinking straw, and you can use a lighter and pliers to seal the ends.
Mm-hmm.
Once you put whatever in, and 22 bullets fit perfect in those. Just saying. And it keeps everything. It keeps what's inside of it. It keeps it dry.
You should keep a copy of all your important meds and other medical information vacuum sealed in your car.
Cloves, yeah.
That way, if you're in an accident, your information is available. My problem is, if I was in an accident, my paperwork probably going to go in a ditch somewhere, and nobody will find it anyway.
Gil, you can share that video if you like.
But that's really a good idea, though. The problem is so many people don't update their medical information. So if you end up with something
Good
that's
for matches.
10 years old still in your car, your medication and all your medical records aren't going to match. Straw can't hold enough ammo.
Yeah, right.
Well, I understand that, but that's a good way to carry some without it being visible.
Right. Yeah, man, there's just
Straw sealed is
so
good for
much-
matches too.
so much good info out there.
That's a good idea.
For us and our channel, we've
Keep pictures on your phone of your medical stuff.
been preppers for as long, maybe even longer than we've been homesteaders. We started our channel as homesteaders and then realized, especially after the hurricane season that we had, we have a lot of knowledge and now experience, and
I need bigger straws, Sean.
we've got stuff we've got information that we can share, and I love the discussion. I love to learn from you guys just as well.
Okay, Sean says the straw is good for individual portions of sugar and such. And I'm thinking, how much sugar can I fit in a straw for a cup of coffee? Because that's what I'm going to be looking
a straw
for.
this long.
Not for the sugar, but for the creamer, yes. I have to get up and move a minute, so I'm going to go refill my coffee.
All right.
My hip is starting to hurt from sitting.
Been a prepper longer than you've been a YouTuber. Yeah, well, I mean, us too. This chair makes noise. You hear that? That's this old funky computer chair. We appreciate you sharing your knowledge. Well, thank you. I appreciate you guys sharing with me, because that's what community is all about. North Shore Preparedness says it all the time. Hold up your brother and sister. The information that we share with each other could save lives. Use milkshake straws. They're huge. Yeah, the bigger diameter straws. I forget where I used to get the bigger ones from. It was a big red one. Bigger diameter red straw. Sonic maybe has the bigger diameter straws. McDonald's says, yeah, McDonald's does have a bigger one, a bigger straw. Smaller size batteries and straws. Huh. Sawyer mini filter under $20 can filter 100,000 gallons of water for go bags. Yes, I have 2 of those actually. And I recently got a life straw too. I haven't tried out the life straw though. 7-Eleven or Quick Go. Yeah, the convenience stores. Yeah, that's a good source for actually the little condiment packets too. Is not bad for not a bad idea for bug out bags. Like the little mayo, ketchup, mustard, those sorts of things. Jumbo straws on Amazon. I almost said gumbo straws. Can you imagine? Vacuum seal will also help on space. Good idea. People are born every day that have everything to learn. Someone is always hearing something for the first time. How true. I like the way you said that. One thing that we just added to our, well, we don't really have bug out bags. I have a get home bag in case I was to have to Pete and Joe it back home from the firehouse or whatever. And so I call it a get home bag. Anyway, one thing that I just recently added to that was space blankets. Now I got the thin ones that just looks like a sheet of aluminum foil. And that was to put inside of a sleeping bag, just in case because I don't really have experience driving on frozen roads. Just in case I was to slide off the road or whatever when I had to go to work and be stuck there because nobody could come get me or whatever, that I could stay warm and wait for rescuing. Living is learning. We only stop learning when we stop living. Yeah. Gemini Homestead has a video on how to can a sweetener for your coffee. Cool. Yeah. You can drive the freeze. Driving on ice is a lot like driving and hydroplaning on water. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. I could probably figure it out, or I'd probably be better at it than I think I would be, just because I'm just saying I don't have the experience. You know what I mean? Sawyer Mini is actually better than Life Straw. I would believe that. Life Straw is only 4,000 gallons. Oh. My grandpa taught us years ago, never leave home without a bag just in case. Need food and water and blankets. Grew up in Pennsylvania. It's real easy, just go slow. And I did. I went like 35 in a 55 all the way to work. Yeah, so I was supposed to be at the firehouse before 6 a.m. because 6 a.m. is shift change. And I actually, because of the extra time that was needed to defrost my truck, which I gave it 45 minutes, and it took another 30 minutes because it was still falling from the sky. So I didn't leave home until about 6 o'clock. And it took me almost an hour to get to work. But I called ahead and talked to the guy that I was relieving and let him know. And anyway, it all worked out. Don't slam the brakes, tap them slowly. Yep. Yeah. Anyway. So one way that I falter, that I need to do better on as far as prepping goes, is, let me fix this, get this thing to focus, and it's not. Anyway, is my fitness. My fitness lacks. I lack in my fitness because, and a lot of it has to do with, I love to just sit and absorb info, like from YouTube or books or whatever. And in doing so, I forget to be active, or I just don't be active. And so my fitness suffers. Good night, Henry. Hope you have a great night. So the camera got, oh, it just got better.
That's because I'm sitting here.
This chair makes so much noise.
I told you not to sit in there, but yeah.
So PG-13 on Thursday night, especially when I have missed my Christian sisters' lives. Oh, you're not talking to me. All right, then. Whoops.
I'm an info junkie.
Yeah, I tend to do that. Now, when I was at the firehouse, it wasn't quite as bad because I would take my phone and set it on the thing on the stationary bike and just pedal while listening. So that wasn't bad.
Thank you, Sean. Just coffee tonight.
Well, hey, two family. You missed it. I had 2 cups already.
My downfall is keeping my canned preps rotated.
We don't really have a problem with that.
No, not too much. We have what's called a working pantry, so we're using out of it constantly. And every time I can more, I just put it to the back.
Yeah.
Although I don't know what that is. Somebody opened powdered milk.
What? Where?
Right up here somewhere. Look.
Uh-oh.
I'll have to check that.
Check those bags up there. Make sure one of those is not busted.
Oh, yeah. I'll do that after a while. I'm not going to do that right now.
I have a problem with space. North Shore Preparedness has a video of sugar. Where was that, Sean? Like in a dresser, just like.
You got to get creative with your preps.
Yeah.
In corners, under a bed, in
wherever you can find a place
under
for
a desk, you know. Yeah. 12 quarts of pizza soup.
I've never heard of pizza soup, but that sounds interesting.
Wow. 10:30. Oh, it's only 9:30
Well,
here.
have a great night, Michigan Daffodil.
Thank you for coming. Enjoy your night.
My preps make me look like a hoarder.
Well, yeah.
Check that you're buying expired goods. Check that you're not buying expired goods. I'm sure that's what you meant. I have a friend who has decorations for every holiday, but
top of my bureau, 300 pounds of sugar.
There you go. We don't have that much.
What, sugar?
What was it? 40 pounds of sugar fits in a 5-gallon bucket?
Yep.
Yeah.
No. Is it?
I think so.
Yeah, that one is a 5-gallon. I was thinking the little bucket. The 3-gallon is rice. Oh, I missed something.
Well, see, when living in Louisiana, where so many dishes are rice based, there's a huge demand. There's a huge demand on rice, or demand for rice in Louisiana. But fortunately, because of our climate and everything,
Kate, check your email. I've already sent you her email.
There's a lot of rice being farmed here.
Hey, Beagle Family Fun. 40 pounds in a 5-gallon bucket.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
What's up, Ken? So less than 20 miles from us, there's a rice mill where we can go. We don't grow rice now, but there's a mill just down the road from us where we can go and we can get a 25-pound bag of rice for $8.
Mm-hmm. Well, with COVID, they're not doing that right now.
So they're not?
I don't think, not that I know of.
But well, we can get a similar deal at Sam's Club.
You can grow rice in containers.
Not for the amount that we would eat.
Yeah, no.
I mean, if it came down to it and we really wanted some rice, then I'd look into that. But
yeah, Kate went to get rice at Costco. All they had were the 50-pound bags.
Oh,
and she couldn't lift it, so she couldn't get it. Yeah. We need to go by the rice mill and see if they have the if they're open and doing that, because I'd like to grab Kate a bag.
Ken, would you know by any chance if the rice mill is doing that right now?
We do, and it's a pain.
What, grow rice?
Huh.
16 pounds of rice for $10.50.
Wow. That's high. That's how I've been buying rice for years. 50-pound bags at Costco. Yeah. I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to get some more bags.
Brown rice has a short shelf life. Yes,
well,
that's
what
right.
we're
because
buying is white rice.
brown rice still has the oils in it.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, I think that's why.
We have a couple of buckets of rice.
Yeah, we should store more.
Yeah, 15 pounds for $15 for 20 pounds. Wow.
Wow, that's double.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Gil said it's correct. So
Wow.
about the brown rice having a shorter shelf life because it's got the
I
oil
need to
still in
get
it.
someone to come to Costco with me to lift things, then go
Don't-
home with me to unload it. Right?
Don't they raise crawfish in off rice seasons? What they do is the same field. One year it's going to have crawfish in it, and then the next year they'll do rice, and they rotate it like that every other year.
If you freeze dry it, it'll last a long time. You can freeze dry rice? I don't have a freeze dryer, but
Sutton's Days channel. Why are you sharing that? What did I miss?
wait. What am I missing?
Sean North Shore shared Sutton's Days channel. I'm not sure why.
I want to raise crawfish. There's some in my yard.
75 pounds of rice in a 5-gallon bucket with a gamma lid. 75 pounds of rice in one bucket? Oh, someone in chat referred to an... Okay.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't know.
That's the pizza soup recipe.
Oh, okay.
Okay, or every third year they'll rotate. Yeah.
Okay. 75 pounds of rice in a 5-gallon. That seems like an awful lot of rice.
Yeah. I don't see that happening. Rice powder, maybe.
No, stop.
I don't know.
Is that right? And maybe right. I just...
That doesn't sound right.
And it may be. I mean, I trust Gil, but it just seems like... I don't know.
I'm trying to think of what we bought. Somebody earlier said 30 pounds of rice in a 5-gallon bucket. A vacuum seal rice in 5-gallon.
Maybe it was 1.5 25-pound bags. That seems more likely, Gil. I don't know. Just it seems like 75 pounds, like the weight wise, it doesn't seem right.
Couldn't do the 75 pounds of rice in a bucket unless I filled it.
Where it was going to live.
We save the money and buy the icing buckets from the local bakery for $1. They're food grade and have a lid. Put rice and stuff in Mylar bags before in the bucket. Okay, so we use some of the icing buckets around here. Some places will give them to you.
Well, I used to be able to get them from the bakeries and donut shops and stuff.
But we use the gamma lids instead of the lids that they come with because they're just much easier.
I'm in shorts.
42 pounds in a 5-gallon bucket. Now we have a contest. How many grains of rice in a 5-gallon bucket?
See, that's our sugar. That's a food grade bucket. It had icing in it. Is it icing?
Yeah, frosting.
Yeah. And it just we put one of the gamma lids on here. I don't want to dump this.
Yeah, please don't.
And it's just that easy to get into it.
Yeah. Well, we got the gamma lids because when he's not here, I had a lot of trouble like getting the bucket lids off of the buckets. Yep, depends on the size of the rice grain, short or long rice.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. I need a source for the gamma lids. Are they available on Amazon? I think they are, but Kate, they are about $6 a piece here.
Whoa.
At our Tractor Supply.
We went way out of focus now.
Oh.
Because I stood up, I guess.
Told you moved. Google.
Wow. I don't know how to get it back in focus. This chair is making all kinds of racket too. Is more a move.
Oh.
Well, heck.
You got blurry again. Stand up again.
I don't know if I should mess with this. Edit.
No.
No, it's not going to let me change cameras or anything like that. We're just going to have to deal with the blur, I guess.
Oh,
Let's try this.
Lordy.
It's not going to work.
Gamma lids on Amazon are
Stupid
$9.99 each. So $10 a piece. Turn camera off and then on again.
I can't do that. You can't do that without interrupting the stream.
Let me try this.
Try turning the light off. See what happens. Hey, it worked. I didn't expect it to work, but it did. Just dance a bit.
See if I can move super slow. I'm not screwed up.
Running man.
Some rice mills are selling it to the public. Are selling to the public.
I bought gamma lids at Lowe's for $7.98 each. Yeah, and they
see,
were a little cheaper at Tractor Supply when we found them there.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find the link.
So we know for sure locally you can get them from, if they have them in stock, Tractor Supply and Lowe's. Yeah, eyes to see. I'm not.
My nose is whistling.
Not using StreamYard.
This is showing $8.99 now.
At
Tractor Supply.
oh,
Let me see if that's in Alexandria.
No, I think that's right. I'm wrong. I was wrong.
Mm-mm.
It is. They were cheaper at Lowe's.
Were they?
Yeah, because we were at Lowe's looking for them, and they were out. This was like weeks ago, or couldn't find them, and then so we went over to Tractor Supply, bought what they had, and then went back to Lowe's because Cody called me and said he found them.
So maybe they were at Lowe's cheaper. Like Charles. I don't want to go there.
Is it your camera hooked up or what did that? I've got one of these cheap Logitech cameras. I say cheap. It does good. It just there's an autofocus on it that struggles sometimes.
So you should have been able to unplug your camera and plug it back in without messing with the stream. Because it should have just switched to your laptops.
Then how would I switch it back?
I don't know.
See, I know how to do all that on StreamYard, but I'm not on StreamYard right now. Just
the ones that
just on YouTube.
Tractor Supply is showing
Gamma at Menards for $6.97. Heck yeah, that's
pretty good.
That's a great price. Time to hike to the tent.
7:35.
Almost 1 month sleeping outside in the wonderful freezing cold, fun and great practice prep. Best sleeps. Oh, I bet that's freaking awesome.
Oh, you know what it is?
Sleeping out in the cold.
The ones at Lowe's are not Gamma brand on here.
On there. Anyway, take it easy, Harvey. Thanks for joining us, man.
The Gamma lid says $31.99.
For how many? That can't be for just one. There's no way.
I don't know. Yep, one.
$31.99 for one?
For a black one.
Please.
Ain't no way I'm paying. Yeah, $31.99 for a white bucket lid.
For one bucket lid?
That can't be the right price though.
No. Ain't no way. And it's got a 1-star review.
That's because nobody buys it. Uline has them.
Oh, Uline. Uline.
Oh, wait a minute.
I just took 3 frosting buckets from the bake shop at work with the lids. Nice. Free buckets are good. I don't remember. I'd have to look it up. The numbers that you want to look for in the little recycling symbol on the bottoms of the buckets. I want to say it's 1, 2, and 7. I'm not sure about that. That says you're good to go with using those for food storage. Where to begin homestead? Okay, just make sure you click the bell on the other channel, and that'll let you know. It should give you a notification when we do. We're looking at Saturday evening at some point.
Afternoon or evening.
Afternoon or evening. Last week we did 6 p.m.
We don't have a
Menards.
Menards.
That went good. That went well.
Oh, sorry. Our Menards is an eye center.
Yeah.
So I don't think that they would have Gamma lids.
That's what a pirate says when he gets kicked in the crotch. Menards.
Stop. Family friendly. Oh. Look, Homestead Aquarius says, y'all be good. Time for me to go.
That would go with Homestead Aquarius.
Oh my God.
Menards. Wrong channel. Oh man, that's good stuff. We're almost 2 hours.
Wow. Can't take him anywhere. Right? Oh, you should see when we go somewhere in public with him and Danny. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, my godfather Danny.
Don't think he's bad? Danny's terrible.
Danny's older. I'll say it like that. He's older. And he's like, he doesn't care. That melted some snow. Oh man.
Oh.
Well, look, before we get going, do you guys have any prayer requests? Please let us know, and we'll be sure and add those when we speak to the Lord.
Yeah. Or you get less life in prison means.
Well, I guess, yeah, that's a point. That's a good point.
Ah.
CT scan.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, Patty. Five Virgin says he preps for the Great Tribulation. I do too.
Mm-hmm.
Good point. But we need to prep for the small stuff too.
Oh man.
We got you, Ken. Smitty's back in the hospital. I'm sorry to hear that, Mary Beth. Pray for Lori at Firefly Farms. Her mom and sister are having health problems. Sure thing. Mark at Rolling Homestead for health problems. A bunch of tests today on thyroid, hormones, and EKG for various ailments. For sure. Is that Teresa or Lee? Surely Teresa, right?
I put that all one word.
Oh, yeah. Jess at Keto Homestead for sure. Keto Homestead with Jess. That's her channel name.
Mm-hmm.
Bigfoot?
Mm.
What? What's up, Bigfoot?
Parents are going down. Memories are getting weaker and more confused.
Bigfoot, we're rolling on. We're working on closing up here tonight, and we're asking for prayer requests. And we've
Definitely got that, Kate.
We've got Jess. I know you guys have been promoting that.
And we're gonna keep Kate and David in our prayers, and also Katie from She Moved Mountains had foot surgery yesterday, and she is gonna be non-weight bearing for the next 2 months.
Yeah. Mad Shad. He's a part of the prepper community, and he got hit by a eviction. So.
Oh, that started out bad. You said hit by and then you paused.
Oh. Yeah. Oh yeah. Look, the Bigfoot's bringing up Mad Shad there too, and
my heart sank for a minute because you said hit by a
Hutch Homestead. Been having some rough stuff happening. Do we know of anybody else?
Sean, North Shore.
Oh yeah.
Texas, yeah. All of Texas.
All of Texas, yeah. All of the U.S. The nation as a whole. Starla at Ridge Life.
Yeah.
Dave at Southern Ohio Prepping is having to move out today. Oh, man.
Fishes and loaves.
You're Dave, too.
He's having to move out? Wait.
Did he get evicted, too? Fire prevention. Ken, I don't know what you're talking about. You're going to have to text me.
Wait, what? Uh-oh.
Biden needs prayer.
Well, our whole nation, yeah.
Yeah.
Dang. That stinks. Everybody, this year has been just hard. There's no other way to put it. It's just been difficult on everybody. Between all the COVID restrictions and job losses and the storms and natural disasters and
Stringfield, one of her daughters is getting evicted too. This is bad, y'all. Good night, Bigfoot. Thanks for joining us, man. Love to you in Lake Ferry. Amy, how's your toothache?
it's
This freaking chair.
sorry, I'm typing and typing what I was saying.
Yeah, I had not heard that, Ken. Yeah, for sure.
My tooth is better. The moratorium on evictions only covers like government housing and things like that, from what I understand. I'm not exactly sure.
It may be ending because there is a big.
And
A
it's
lot
not
of-
supposed to.
I don't know.
It's not supposed to end until June 30th.
I don't know. People are getting evicted.
Yeah.
I'm hearing about it. So
I know, but from my mom is a landlord, and from what she told me, private homes can be evicted from if they're not getting any government assistance.
there's a pastor in
Kind of thing.
Canada in jail for having church. Really? Deliverance in DC in the Yep. There was a limit on it. All right. We're gonna have to end, or else I'm gonna need a mop.
Stop.
I have to go to the bathroom.
They're starting and sending state police shutting down churches.
Mm.
Yeah, there's lots of people that are struggling for one reason or another.
Wouldn't jail also be another illegal gathering, right?
You would think.
Yeah. Again, Saturday,
Um,
probably around 6 p.m. Central. We're going to shoot for a live stream on the other channel, Cajun Prepsteader,
mhm.
and we'll be able to talk more freely there about a lot of the things that I've been seeing in chat here. So
Need to get you a 5-gallon bucket bread.
the
Or an
Cajun
apple juice
Homestead.
apple
Welcome,
juice bottle.
welcome, Bill. Just goes the cameras.
So the camera will stay in focus. Go
Well,
slow.
No, we need to end. It's been 2 hours.
Yeah, they're releasing
It's-
criminals from jail, but yet they're jailing a pastor.
Yeah, it's,
I don't know.
you know what needs to happen? We need to talk about it tomorrow. I mean, Friday, Saturday on our other live stream, because yeah,
Yeah. Our prayer request list is getting longer and longer every week.
the thing of it is we outnumber them and they know it.
Mhm.
So just keep that in mind.
Yep.
With that, we will keep you in our prayers. We ask you to keep us in yours. We love you guys.
We will see you
This is the highlight of my week. It
Well,
really is.
in a couple of days. We'll see you again.
Yeah.
Since he is off on vacation, we will be doing several more lives in the next few weeks, and we are going to get that. Put your link for the channel up again.
Oh, I'll have to go find it.
I got it.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't think I have it, or do I?
I know Kate does. It's
Yeah.
Cajun Prepsteader.
Got it.
Oh, Amy's got it. There it is. Kate got it before you did. Haha.
Yeah.
Oh, and a dog food video hopefully tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're gonna let you guys
Yes.
go. I know we're so bad at goodbyes.
If you need us for anything, get in touch. Facebook, email, any kind of way. Comment on YouTube. Anything.
People are leaving. Good night.
Good night.
God bless.
Good night. God bless. See you in a couple days, guys.